Okay. So I have my own timer, so I'll just time myself. Okay.
Do you want to check like if we can hear you from a distance?
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna start. I mean, like you guys can hear. I'm wearing AirPods, so I'm not really worried about
Oh,
it,
okay,
but
yeah. Yeah, I
yeah,
can hear you.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll just start right now. All right. Imagine if all of your friends had left you, would you have anyone left in your life? Would there be one person who would stick by you? For some people, that number may unfortunately be zero, but at least for me, it was one. I had one friend stand by me when everyone else left, and that person was my best friend, Charlotte. I'm here to tell you today why she is so important to me, um, and how she is one of my longest friends, now going on 6 years. She has been with me throughout some of my toughest moments in life, and that's why I want to tell you about her. I'm here to inform you about the three things that make her special: her humor, her trustworthiness, and her loyalty. The first trait that I admire about her is her humor. She always knows how to make other people laugh, and that includes me. A lot of the times when we were in high school, we would go and play her Wii U at her house, and they have this feature where you could like take a picture of a person and it would turn it into like a me, and we would take pictures of like basically everything and try to turn it into that. And at the time, I just thought it was the funniest thing in the world, and like some of my best high school memories were made doing that. She also knows how to make me laugh when I'm sad. A lot of the times when I was going through a tough time, I'd be able to go to her house and we would watch a show that we both like. Like one time a couple weeks ago, I was having a really tough time at home and we sat down and watched a new episode of a show we both like, and it really like made a difference in my mood, the way that she would like make jokes and cheer me up. Her humor got me through a lot of tough times, which is one of the reasons that she earned my trust. Another trait I admire about her is her trustworthiness. I know I can always rely on her. For example, if I was also having a hard time at home, she would always let me sleep over at her house. It didn't matter if she was like busy or had homework or had to clean or have any kind of work to do. I would still be able to sleep over because even though if we weren't doing anything fun together, I would still have that like safe space I could go to. Another reason why I trust her is because she listens to me and knows how to keep my information a secret. During high school, I had a really rough, like toxic on and off relationship. And if I didn't have her there, I may have not been able to get through it. And I know I could trust her for her advice and for what she had to say and to not tell other people about it if I didn't want them to know. One of the reasons why I trust her is because of her loyalty. And that's the last trait that I'm here to talk to you about of why I admire her so much. So as I mentioned before, she has been my friend for 6 years. We met in middle school, weren't really friends, and then in seventh grade we became friends, and over time we got closer and closer. And so throughout all of those years, she has been like the one person who was like consistent in all of those friend groups. Like all those friend groups will have like different kinds of people who would like come and go, but she was like the one factor that always stayed the same. And then eventually in high school, when I had the group we were in at the time completely cut me and her off, she still stayed with me through all of that. And they even invited her to come back. They were like, "We made a mistake. We want you to come back, but we don't want like Cole to come back." And instead of accepting their offer, she stayed loyal to me and stayed with me. And at that time, she's probably like one of my only friends, probably my only close friend. And so I like very much appreciate that she was loyal to me through that time. And so I hope I have informed you about my friend Charlotte and her impact on my life and her three traits that got me through all those tough times that I'm so grateful for. I want you guys to appreciate your friendships. Uh, Many people will appreciate like their family members and their like partners, like their girlfriend or their boyfriend, but a lot of people don't take into account their friendships. Um, and sometimes they can become toxic and abusive. So we want to make sure they're people we can really trust. If you if you think about the people you surround yourself with, are they really good people for you? And that's the end of my speech.
You did a really good job. I think you had really good transitions and it just like flowed really nicely. And then I liked how you arranged the points where like the more like personal points were at the end and like the lighthearted ones are at the beginning. So good job.
Yeah, thank you.
I think you were like really collected in your speech. Like you didn't feel that you had to rush through your speech. Like you didn't start talking hastily, like you had to get through all the points and everything. You just talk slowly and like you were calm, cool, and collected. So I think you did that really well with your speech.
Thanks. All right, if that's all, I think we can go to the next person.